Today, Part 6, Addressing Common Questions and Challenges. Presenter, as you begin applying Stoic principles to master anger, you'll likely encounter questions and challenges. Let's address some of the most common ones. Question number 1. Isn't anger sometimes justified? This is perhaps the most common objection to Stoic teachings on anger. Surely some situations warrant anger, especially in the face of injustice or wrongdoing? Here's the nuanced Stoic perspective. Anger can alert us to problems that need addressing. The emotion itself serves as an initial signal. But beyond that signal, anger rarely helps us respond effectively. Seneca distinguished between initial reactions and developed emotions. The first movements of the mind are not under our control. The second movement is a matter of judgment. Presenter. The Stoics would say we can acknowledge injustice, work to correct it, and take decisive action, all without the clouding effect of anger. In fact, they would argue that moral indignation without anger is more effective because it preserves our rational faculties. Think of figures like Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela, who faced tremendous injustice without surrendering to hatred or rage. Their effectiveness came not from anger, but from principled, strategic action. Question number 2. Won't I become passive or apathetic? Another common concern is that mastering anger might lead to passivity or indifference. If I'm not angered by problems, will I still be motivated to solve them? The Stoics made a critical distinction between destructive emotions and constructive motivations. They advocated replacing anger not with apathy, but with a calm commitment to justice and virtue. Epictetus taught, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." Presenter. I've found that removing anger from my response actually increases my effectiveness. When I'm not clouded by emotion, I can see situations more clearly and respond more strategically. Consider this. Some of history's most effective change agents, from Gandhi to the Dalai Lama, have demonstrated that passionate commitment doesn't require anger. In fact, they've shown that calm determination often achieves more than rage ever could. Question number 3. Isn't this just suppressing emotions? Many people misunderstand Stoicism as emotional suppression. They worry that managing anger means bottling it up, which could be unhealthy. The Stoic approach isn't about suppression at all. It's about processing emotions differently through cognitive reframing. Seneca wrote, "The wise person will start each day with the thought, 'Fortune gives us nothing which we can really own.'" This isn't denying emotions. It's transforming how we relate to events so that destructive emotions don't arise in the first place. Presenter. Think of it this way. Suppression happens after an emotion arises, when you try to push it down or hide it. The Stoic approach happens earlier in the process, addressing the judgments that generate the emotion. It's the difference between trying not to show anger you're feeling, suppression, versus reframing a situation so anger doesn't arise, Stoic practice. Question number 4. How do I handle accumulated anger from past events? Many of us carry accumulated anger from past hurts, betrayals, or injustices. 1. Acknowledge it without shame. The Stoics didn't advocate for repressing emotions. They urged understanding and mastery. Recognize that your anger exists. It's a signal that something felt wrong or unfair. But don't condemn yourself for feeling it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. 2. Examine the cause, not just the feeling. Ask yourself, what exactly am I angry about? Is it a wound to my pride, my expectations, my sense of justice? Is it still happening, or am I reliving it? Anger is often rooted in the belief that something should not have happened. Challenge that. The Stoics taught us to see things as they are, not as we wish they were. 3. Use reason to reframe the narrative. Reframing doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means changing how you relate to the event. Did the event teach you something? Did it reveal someone's true character? Did it push you to grow stronger or more resilient? The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius' fourth practice. Voluntary forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about excusing the other person. It's about freeing yourself. The Stoics believe that holding on to anger binds you to the past, while letting go frees your attention for what you can control, your present and future actions. Fifth, shift from emotion to virtue. Ask yourself, what would a wise, courageous, and just person do now? Let that answer guide your behavior, not the lingering emotions of the past. 6. Journal to release and process. Daily journaling was a Stoic practice. Write down your anger, what triggered it, and what part of it you can now release. You don't need to solve it all at once. Consistency is key. 7. Consider therapy or deep conversation. Some anger is layered and tangled in trauma. A therapist or trusted guide can help you untangle it without judgment.